Hello and welcome to Daytona International Speedway. I'm Dakk O'Neil for Checkers or Wreckers. Today we're going to be broadcasting the Verizon IndyCar Fixed League, Season 4, 2014. This is week number 5 at the Daytona International Speedway. Quick look at the qualifying results here shows that Mark Perez is going to be starting on pole, followed by Joshua Agostini in second. Josh is actually one of my rivals for the Division 5 championship, so we'll take a look at his progress. On the second page here we have Justin Lane in 11th. Justin was actually one of the people that I've had some problems with on the track, so we'll see how we end up relative to them. And all the way down at the end you can see Dakk O'Neil, myself, last. Did not qualify, did not take the laps, so unfortunately I'm going to end up being last. I'm going to take it down to my cockpit view to start the race. Hey guys, Dakk O'Neil here for Checkers or Wreckers, coming to you from the cockpit. I'm going to be the in-race reporter for today. I qualified 23rd. I'm going to start about 18th because a bunch of people stayed in the pits and are starting in the back. I don't think that's a very safe strategy. You can be taken out anywhere here. So here we go. Hopefully I'll be able to work my way up to the front pretty quickly. The biggest thing that you fear is if somebody out there gets a terrible restart or just backs off, then your group tends to lose the front pack, and then you really need a caution in order to get back up to where you belong. Okay, so we're right on the cusp of that right now. I need to do everything I can to get around this guy and catch their draft before he loses it, because it looks like he's not going to be able to stay in the draft of the people in front of us. Might be a blessing if there's a crash up there, but unfortunately this is not how I like to race. I want to always have a chance to race for the win, so I'm doing everything I can to hope that maybe I can get a part of the draft on the straight here. This being stuck behind him really isn't going to help me much. We may be making some progress. Like, oh, here we go. Here's the first one. Oh, jeez, no. Ugh. Okay, so I'd probably be dead in real life, but and I picked up the 4X here, but my car seems to be fine. So the caution's out, and I will check with you guys again at the next green flag.
Hey guys, this is Jorgie. I'm your incident reporter for the race. Right now we're watching the 10 car as he flirts with the apron, and he gets loose, he gets tagged, and he collects the 2. Now my favorite part is coming up right here. Oh, Dakk punts him like a football. And that makes me happy every time I see it. Now back to Dakk in the cockpit.
Okay, so welcome back, guys. I didn't pit under caution. My car is fine. I had no damage. It pretty much flew over the top of me, which, like I said, in real life probably kills me. But here, iRacing doesn't really model damage on the top of the car like that. So I should be fine. Pretty much when there's a crash like that, you pick a line, you try to slow down as much as you can. You can't slam on the brakes in these cars because they're not symmetrically balanced. They want to turn one way or another. Here we go, green flag. He wasn't going, so that was good. It allowed me to at least catch up to the pack here. Let's see what I can do. So more about what I was saying, these cars are not actually symmetrically balanced, so if you slam on the brakes in the turn, you're probably going to spin out. Just like a NASCAR vehicle that's set up to turn on a constant radius, these are as well. So that's why we have to turn them a little bit to the right to go straight. And once again, I might have gotten myself engaged with somebody that just can't get to the front. So hopefully we have some more cautions, because this pack that I'm with just doesn't get it done. Now I'm going to tuck in behind here for a little bit, see if I can help push, but I really don't think that there's anything that can be done here. These guys are just slow. Sadly, there's a lot of times there's a reason somebody qualifies in the back. In my case, I didn't qualify for this. I missed it because I had a real-life issue that came up right before the race. But it's typically because they either run a poor line. Oh, here we go. Oh. All right. Once again, I picked up another 4X there because the car was spinning near me. I think my car's fine, though. That's just how quickly it can happen. And so whenever I see other people say, oh, you know, if you're getting all these X's, it's your fault. It really isn't sometimes. At this track, there's very little that you can do. If somebody wrecks in front of you, and when I hear the adage, don't put yourself in bad situations, come on, man. I mean, don't race this week, and I rather enjoy this track because when you're racing with good drivers, this is a lot of fun. So I'll catch you guys at the start.
Alright guys, this is Jorgie again, and we're breaking this one down. As we see, the number 4 car comes on top of the 3, and they collect the 1 going into turn 1. Oh, and there's Dakk, threading the needle, putting the car where it should or should not be, as we watch the 4 bounce around a little bit. Now let's watch that again. We're on the 3 now, and the 4 asks, hey sir, would you like to dance? And the 3 says no, and both of their races are done today. Now back to Dakk in the cockpit.
Hey guys, welcome back. Just an update. I'm up to position 8, so I've gained 10 spots, a couple through attrition, some at the beginning, some with good passes. I'm still stuck behind number 7 and number 6, which I think are chicanes, honestly. Hoping that we can get a good restart this time and maybe catch the lead pack, but maybe that's just not what they want to do, and if they slow down enough, they're going to keep me from getting there too. Because I would need help to get up there even if I got in front. So we'll see. It looks like they learned on the restart. 7's not going to let me zoom past him on the outside again, which is unfortunate. Alright, here we go. Alright, it looks like 6 is looking to lose all of them. Yep, 23 lost the draft. Crap. It's always one. It's one guy that just doesn't get going, says, oh, you know, it's a long race, you can just take it easy. And you can't. Once you lose that top pack, you're pretty screwed. So we're going to sit out here for a while, and hopefully we'll make some laps up, but it's really unlikely that these guys are going to catch them. To do that, you need to have somebody pretty much pushing the leader on his gearbox. Doing my part, trying to duck in here to help, but if 23 is going to run all over the place like that, I mean, it's like he doesn't want to get to the front. That's fine, and for some people, you know, maybe a top 4 is okay, but I've always been of the mind that I'll accept the top 4, but I want to race for the win. So I just can't imagine how these guys don't want to. Tried to come out here to see if I could maybe hold him down a little bit on that line so we get going. But we're just not making any pace up on these guys. I'm just going to be quiet and ride around for a while now. No, I started that way too late to try to pass them. But I was just hoping that if I got a little bit in front of him, maybe I could pick up on their draft and tow us up there. Okay. I'm starting to like how this is set up. I might have an opportunity here next lap. Whoa, there, 6. Oh man, you see the lap traffic up there. This is going to get interesting. If you're a lapped car, please don't do that in the future. You see what he just did there? Not really surprising given who it is. I won't go into it, but I can't stand that guy. Okay, now once again, I really like how we're set up here. I have a chance to possibly get past them. This has been way too many laps of us not making any progress. And it sucks because we're right on the draft bubble. If 23 would hold his damn car straight, we would actually get there. Alright, I think I'm going to try it this lap. Nah, the gap isn't right yet. Okay, here we go. See if I can set this up. Okay, this is going to be perfect. It's now or never. I'm either going to pass them here or I'm not getting past these guys. And clear. Okay. Woo! Finally. Now I'm just going to hold this as close to the line and as straight as I can make it. Hopefully a couple of them realize that they can push me because I'm a steady car. And we can make it there because I'm so sick of being behind that guy and not getting anywhere. It is absolutely infuriating to see the lead pack and be so close to them that you can't do anything about it. So here we go. Yeah, I do believe that looks like it's just about the right spacing. Yep, there we are. Boom. It took us back up to the front. It's just so frustrating when you get behind a few guys that maybe don't have the drafting know-how of how it works here. Oh, 8 is not going to let me do that. Okay. Well, there it is. Alright, so now we're running top 4, in my opinion, legitimately. And we have an opportunity to get more than that. That's all you want. You want a chance to race for the win at the end. I do really like the Spaceballs livery on my right up there. I don't know if you can see it. With my 3 screens, I can see it in the corner. Very nice. Ooh, touched the apron a little bit there. Gotta be careful. Oh, here we go. I don't think this run's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Oh, you blocked me from doing what I was gonna do. Nice. Nice. But you didn't have the run 12. I think I could have maybe pulled it off. But I'll take P2 legitimately after starting dead last in qualifying. Okay, so now I have to start to try to figure out how I can get around this guy. Don't really quite have the gap that I need to the people behind me to make this work, so I'm trying to tuck in close to him. It's not that steady on the straights. I really do want to bump him a little bit here, not to spin him, but just to push him so that we get a little bit more room, and then I should be able to try to make a pass. Oh, just made some contact with me. I don't think I'm going to clear him because of that. Let's see. Yeah, there's just that little extra contact knocked down my momentum. So, caution's out. Okay. So that's good, because I would have probably lost second place if caution had come out a little bit later. And sadly, looks like that's going to be the race. Caution's out with 3 to go, so that's the end of my race today. Kind of sucks. If the caution had come out at the right moment when I was slightly ahead of him there, could have won that race. Or, honestly, if we didn't get the caution at all, I think this would have been mine, so... Overall, good race. Anytime you can start in the back and work up to a top 3, that's a good day. Anytime that some of your championship rivals have a bad day, you'll take it. So we accomplished both in this race. Alright, so we'll have the final standings up and go over the post-race review just in one moment. Catch you then. Hey guys, this is Dakk again for the post-race report.
And Jorgie?
Looks like Mark Perez ended up winning the race. Flag to flag, no real challengers there.
Congratulations, Mark.
Exactly. I really hoped that I had something there for him at the end, but it just didn't look like it was going to work out.
Yeah, he had one hell of a run coming out of turn 1 or turn 2, and going down the back stretch, he just could not clear him. As you know, on this track, if you don't clear him coming out of the front or back stretch, you have to wait till the next set of turns to get a run at him.
That's correct, and unfortunately the caution just didn't work out for me at the right time. So rounding out the top 5, we have Jeff Zook, Kirk Lane, and Anthony Peeble. Down in 10th place, Edgar. Taking a look at the second page of standings. Walter Macias in 13th. These are just names that I recognize. Justin Lane, our good friend, in 14th. And Josh, bad luck mate, in 16th.
And unfortunately, finishing last is Kenneth Byers Jr. He was caught up in that first lap wreck, and that's really unfortunate to see that.
Yeah, I mean, it just sucks. There's nothing that you can do there. Once you get taken out by the guy that's hit the apron and come back onto the track, a lot of times the way it happens is the guy that you run into is fine, and you get screwed. So that's how it always happens here.
Yeah. Good luck. Better luck next time, man.
All right, well, that's going to be everything for today for Checkers or Wreckers. So this is Dakk O'Neil.
And Jorgie.
And keep your foot in it. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, you can click like in the bottom. We also love to hear your comments. You can subscribe for more with the link on the left here. And I also have additional IndyCar action, Jorgie's Corner, and some of the other leagues I run. So until next time, I'll catch you on the track, and Checkers or Wreckers, keep your foot in it.